تروح بيها مكانها من هذا.
He said the government, they don't supply them with the good ones and with the good quality.
Yeah, we understand that.
They give them bad ones, they give them bad bathroom.
The Iraqi army check.
نقطة تفتيش مع الجيش العراقي. حملوه ما عندهم إطلاقا، الحمد لله ما عندهم. عندهم العيال رديئة مزيانة.
لا هو يعني ما قاعد الشرطة ما قاعد يسجلون التجهيز ماكو زين يعني احنا كله من عندنا يعني.
Alright, sir, we'll hang out here for a few minutes and then
Huh? Have you seen that movie, A Serbian film? What is it?
we need to, if you see a parked dump truck or a vehicle that comes to a stop, just pull out and go check them out with police. Not be too far off the beaten path where it takes too long to get a ticket. I feel pretty helpful. We have them out there. We utilize them for all stopping, checking things out. Just kind of point that direction beforehand so they know what to do. This whole area. Well, here we are. We're at the end of your mission here. You're getting ready to take us back to the base. We're going to another location. Just talk a little bit about what's been happening, but first, introduce yourself. Roger, Bob. My name's Charles Webster. I'm a first lieutenant, and I am the platoon leader of Regulator Blue. It's a scout platoon attached to a howitzer battery. And I've got my dismounts. As you can see, I've got Sergeant Kerr over in the corner pulling security. I've got Private Espinal at the truck, and I've got Private Williams back here. And we're in Diwaniyah, Iraq right now on a counter-indirect fire patrol. We're trying to stop mortars and rockets from hitting the COS over here. And we've got our friends, the Iraqi police, joining us today.
And you do this pretty much every day, 8 hour missions.
Roger, Bob. Every day we're out here, guys are working hard, and most every mission we have the Iraqi police with us, and we're just kind of rolling with them. They know this area better than everybody, and they're helping us out. We're helping them out. It's working out pretty well.
Right. So the video that we've been doing, even though it may not have audio, people can kind of see you all in action.
Roger.
With the IPs.
Yeah. Every day they bring one truck out and 2 or 3 Iraqi police, and every time we get out, they get out. We use them to interact with the local population. If we need to check something out, we prefer they do it rather than the Americans.
and we give them tips and suggestions on how they can better perform at their responsibilities. So it's working out well.
And one IP, he was telling us how he's been an Iraqi policeman for 20 years during the Saddam era and afterwards, and he was saying how, you know, it is so much better now for his country.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially the guys, like you said, the old timers have been here through 20 years. They've been through Saddam's regime. They were here for the initial invasion. They were here through the troubled periods of 06 to 08, and now they're kind of on the top end where things are starting to die down and it's peaceful. And it's got to be quite the experience to see the whole gamut of change throughout the country.
Well, I got to tell you, I say this a lot, but I come over here for short periods of time, month, 2 months, whatever. I don't know how you guys do it. This heat is just unbelievable. I think I've drank 4 big bottles of water.
Roger,
and
yeah.
it just burns right up, and you have to drink it, or you're going to get sick. Like last year.
Oh yeah, and my guys have been doing this long enough, and a lot of them are on their second or third deployment. So we found that after a couple of weeks, you really do get acclimated to it, especially if you're working out hard in the gym, you're drinking all the water. My guys are just kind of used to it, even though it's miserable. But
so this is not a 9-to-5 job. It's not a 6-day a week, 5-day a week. You're telling me inside. So you're driving, you have your missions, and you come back, you got all kinds of other stuff. Just talk about it.
Roger. Well, like you said, the missions, that's one portion of the day, but before the mission, my guys are getting the trucks ready. We're doing the pre-mission brief. When they get back, they're making sure that, the horses are back in the stable all cleaned up. In between that, they're either cleaning weapons or they're getting details taken care of. They're cleaning up their quarters. A lot of time is spent on maintenance and preparing for the next mission. So it's kind of a 24-hour work day for these guys. And then they find time to get some sleep and hopefully Skype with their wives or fiancés or girlfriends.
Right. So we're sitting alongside one of the highways here, and as still pictures will show, so much garbage everywhere. And we're sitting by a dump.
Roger.
And what we did here is we made a makeshift
we've got a nice
Talking
little
with Heroes studio, right?
Yeah, it's not as nice as it would be in the States, but it'll do for here.
Yeah, I should take this back with us?
No, I don't
Really?
think this will get through customs.
Darn it.
This is pretty nasty.
Okay.
But that's the Iraqis. They're working on security right now. Maybe in a couple years they can tackle the garbage problem.
Definitely is a problem all over Iraq.
For now, they've got their priorities straight with security and making sure their government's functioning at top level.
So how long have you served in the military?
I graduated from Armor Officer Basic course in July of 2010. So I've been on active duty for about 13 months now.
So this is your first deployment?
Roger. Yes,
Wow.
first deployment.
I'll tell you what, the professionalism, the efficiency of you and your guys, we saw this yesterday with the other missions we were on. It's absolutely amazing. And I've been over here, 6 previous times, and this is what we see all the time.
Roger.
We just want people to know back home, you guys are under, the heat and all the other stresses you go through and being away from family, and yet you're performing at such a high level of efficiency.
Roger.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and it's a real testament to the to my enlisted guys, my private sergeants, senior NCOs. They've been here for a long time. Been away from their families. It's been rough. Yet every day they're out here doing the right thing. Even when they're tired, they're pulling security. They're keeping their professionalism when dealing with the Iraqis. They realize that our interactions with the Iraqi populace really sets a standard for our future relations between the two countries. So, like you said, they're ambassadors, and they realize that, and they know they've just got a little bit left, and then they'll be home with their families, relaxing in the States. So we're almost done.
Well, I appreciate you inviting us to be on your mission today.
Roger.
Very grateful to that. And why don't you look at the camera and give a shout out to some family and friends back home?
I'd like to say hi to my fiance Steph and all my family, my mother, father, up in upstate New York, Florida. I'll be home before you guys know it, and hopefully I won't be back here for a couple of years, or never. That would be the best solution.
That would be ideal,
yeah.
exactly. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you very much for your
thanks,
service
Bob.
to our country and all your team.
Yeah. These behind us, we got Sergeant Kerr in the back, keeping us safe. We've got my dismount over here, Williams, keeping us safe. We've got our Raven operator, Espinal, and these guys are just watching out for us so we can kind of have a little downtime for a sec.
Absolutely. Well, folks, you've been seeing it again here on TalkingWithHeroes.com. And I want to thank Ron Link again, retired Army Ranger, for coming over here with me and teaming up with me. It's a privilege to work with him, 20-year veteran, and hopefully soon we'll get him in front of the camera and he can tell his story, right? Let everybody know who he is and his background. And so we're going to close this segment. We're actually leaving tonight on a helicopter.
Yep. And
we're going to another location. And actually a location where my good friend Dr. Leo has been for quite a while now. Those of you who've been following us for a while might remember me interviewing Doc in Baghdad back in 2007 when he was with the Army Corps of Engineers. And they're just doing a great job. A lot of civilians over here too, working on the reconstruction part. And so we're going to be heading over there. I believe we're going to be there about 3 days. So we've got more coming, folks, from here in Iraq on TalkingWithHeroes.com. And I want to say again, help get these stories out. You know, this isn't about promoting me or my talk show, but promoting stories like what you're seeing on these videos from our troops, unedited footage. It's their stories, folks, and America needs to hear this. We need your help to get these stories out. So we'll be back with more on TalkingWithHeroes.com, also Facebook.com/TalkingWithHeroes program. We'll be back with more from Iraq.